Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to the Oracle of Starlight. We are approaching the final days of June, and June still has a lot to say. Something feels unfinished, not in a bad way. There are blessings still arriving, truths are being revealed, doors are closing, new ones are getting ready to open, realizations are coming, rest is coming, and also some kind of rejuvenating energy is coming. So let's find out what is coming in for you, what is exiting, what is leaving. I know there are many of us who, when 1 month is slowly coming to an end, there is a kind of hope that the next month will be so much better. Something which didn't happen at this time, the next month, yes, I'm sure it'll be the right time. Let's find out. I have 3 piles to choose from. This gorgeous amethyst crystal, the agate, lovely colors, and the clear quartz. Amethyst, agate, clear quartz. Those who connect with crystals will get their own interpretation, connections. And those who are just looking at it, some color, some shine, some image will help you to pick your pile. Okay. Take a moment, ground yourself, take a deep breath, relax. Dear universe, I pray, I hope that some significant messages, some truths will be revealed to those who are here. You are here for a reason. Let's prepare the piles. The piles are ready. This card, as I was shuffling and I put the cards, this card was left behind. So I guess this is a message for all of us. 7 of Swords reversed. Okay. 7 of Swords reversed. 7 of Swords is a card that talks of something that is done behind your back. You're not aware. Right? It talks of deceit, betrayal, you being left out of something. See, the moonlight gives the impression that it's happening behind the scenes. Things that, you cannot see. Somebody else is acting in this manner. Or maybe are you doing that? Taking what you need out of a situation and walking away. But I feel the whole idea is swords, that is the energy of air, our thoughts. Maybe there's a feeling inside. You're sensing something is not right. Something is being kept from you. Now, this was in the reverse position. So I guess what's happening is that there is clarity. You come to know what is hidden from you, what you earlier you were not aware of, you have come to know. And right, forewarned is forearmed. Okay, this is a common message for all. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. The amethyst. Amethyst is known for it's known as a protective crystal that protects you, protects your energy. And whatever energy you are carrying right now, it enhances that energy. So if there is worry, that is also enhanced. If there is hope, that is enhanced. Okay, it's also said to be a very calming crystal, very calming, soothing energy. So even if you're not wearing this crystal, the crystal is here, you have chosen this. So these are few things that are naturally coming to you. And it's also connected with enhancing our intuition. Okay, and negative thoughts get transmuted into positive. Okay, let's begin. Energies or messages for the rest of June. Okay. What is unfolding in the rest of June? What blessings are coming to you? And what chapter are you closing before you step into July? Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands, very fiery, very happening energy, energy of fire. And Knight of Wands is, someone who is on the conquest, someone who has a goal. So this is the energy that is there for the rest of June. You have a goal in mind. This is what I would like to do by the end of June. And some of you, it'll be like a, motivation, inspiration, all charged up. That is the energy. Okay, charged up. The whole idea of this gem base says, like ready to just go in, move in, take charge, quickly finish something this month. Very fiery, very happening energy. And the number of wands, see the number of wands, I don't know whether you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel this is the energy of 1111, right? Manifesting something beautifully. That is the energy. You have a goal in mind. By the end of June, you want to get that done. And this energy says, yes, oh yes, this is definitely happening. Very positive energy. Knight of Wands is an energy that is very fast moving also. So you have it in your hands, you have that whole idea, the goal, what you need to, you have it in your hands and you are moving ahead. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, wow, beautiful. The Sun. Right. So whatever things that you felt you were juggling, not sure. 2 important things you need to do. Both need your attention. Both are very, very important. But the rest of the month of June brings that clarity to you. Brings that clarity. Okay, you know what? Right now, I can focus on this. Right now, one of this is, my priority. So that juggling which is there, excuse me, is out. Actually, if you look at, both these, one definitely has a clearer image and one is kind of, I must, I should, but wait. So whatever you are juggling, whatever, not really juggling as such, you have 2 things that you feel you need to complete and you know what to prioritize. So the rest of June, there is no confusion. Yes, this is Pentacles is definitely the energy of Earth, our finances. So this is connected to some financial decision. Okay, and then you have the energy of the Sun, so beautiful. You are going to be filled with so much. You are filled with so much of confidence and enthusiasm. You're able to see what needs to be done, how to move ahead. Good health. I think that is one of the things, peak of health, and you feel okay, you know what, everything is in place. Some of you also, I feel, are recovering from some kind of, health issue which was there for some time. Not a long time, but something which was there was troubling you, and you are healing. And that is giving you so much of energy that you feel, okay, yeah, you know what, June, I'm ready. This energy is, taking you into July. Fiery, happy energy. The energy of fire, the energy of sun. So beautiful. Yin, the divine masculine. Absolutely. This is the energy of getting things done, of moving. Oh, let me just move this away. Where do I place this? Yes. So this is the energy of getting things done. The masculine, divine masculine, is action oriented. And the number of days that are left, that also is bringing a kind of a different vibrant feeling. Like, okay, you know what, let's see, there's something that I'm able to accomplish. Maybe there's a conversation that you need to have, a move, definitely some action that needs to be done, and you were contemplating when to do it. You find this is the right time to take that step, to have that conversation, to do something that you have been planning. Okay, and sun brings that vibrant energy, a very exuberant energy. Yes, let's do it. And you find, as I said earlier, things fall into place. There's also something related to love, huh? Maybe it's a relationship that you're working towards, a step that you need to take, to bring in that lovely, strong emotions. Sun is a definite yes card. So you can't go wrong with that. And then you have this fiery energy. Fiery energy that brings you, that gives you courage, that earlier maybe, you were not sure. And you feel this is an adventure and I am ready for it. Okay. And no more juggling, no more thinking, can I or should I do it? Or when should I do it? This is your energy now. The energy of taking action. The energy of being prepared. Something has to be given here to be received. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I just noticed the image. Can you see the image? Oh goodness. So sorry, my lovelies. Oh no, this is absolutely beautiful, divine feminine energy. I looked at this bowl and that, like it's the energy of receiving. Oh, my apologies. Wow, this, it doesn't change anything. All that you're moving towards, what is in power is your divine feminine. That is what is in power. You are ready to receive something that comes to you, to nurture it, to nourish it, to make it even more powerful, even more beautiful. Okay, so I am just thinking of when I said, when I, spoke about the divine masculine, and now I notice divine feminine. So I don't know why I feel this is the universe's message. The divine masculine is what you were. You have put in all the efforts. You've put in all the, the things that need to be done. You have taken action. You have stepped out. There is movement. Okay, and now your energy has changed. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Now all that you worked for, put your heart into, and when you have done your work, you've done it wholeheartedly, and now you are going to sit back and enjoy what's coming to you. Now it's the turn of somebody else to put in the effort. You are going to be receiving, to accept, and what is given to you, whatever comes to you, you are going to enhance it. So if something that is not really, for your, there are no good intentions for you, that comes to you, okay, you are going to handle that as well. You're going to receive it, nourish it, and give that back. And if what comes to you is compassion, love, and understanding, so much of care, you're going to nurture that and give that. Right? This is the energy of allowing something to happen. Because you are in this powerful, divine, feminine energy, whatever comes to you, you can beautifully turn it around. Beautifully turn it around for your highest good. Oh, that was an unexpected twist that came in. So, you have put in the work, and now it's time for someone else to make the move. Okay. Moth spirit. Surrender now. Right. After putting in all the efforts, having that wonderful energy, you are also going to surrender. You know that you have done all that you could, all that was possible for you. Your guidance is don't push. You have done all that you needed to. Okay? What is guiding you right now? Are you being guided to give and give and give? Or are you being guided to sit back and now observe? Okay? So your guidance is don't do that. Right now, be in the surrender mode. You did your thing and now you leave it. And accept what comes to you. See, remember, you have that energy to take anything, nourish it, nurture it, and make it for your highest good. Whatever the other person, other people, the situation has in mind for you, that should not worry you at all. Release any doubts, any fears. Okay, let me just read in a few. I have the page open. Okay. Moth spirit can be intense, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies is needed right now. Exactly. If you feel this is something that you automatically do. When you are in a situation, okay, you've done what you needed to, and what you need is not coming to you, you feel, okay, I need to do more. This is not okay. I have not done it well. It's my fault. Some kind of different kind of thoughts come in, which, are part of our compulsive tendencies. So you're being told that when something comes like that is coming, be honest with it. Accept it. Moth spirit calls you to practice moderation in all things and recognize when things you are headed towards, they are really heading into something that brings you something back. Moderation. When whatever you're moving towards, you have to have that. Very often there are many of us who just give it our all. And we say, okay, if it's meant to, it'll come to me, right? But when you remove that energy and said, yes, what I need is coming to me, then the entire energy changes. Now is the time to do a fearless inventory so that your addictive tendencies can be toned down and channeled into enthusiastic activities in moderation. In moderation. So all this lovely fiery energy that you're putting in, what is coming for you, and you are nurturing it right now, stop and surrender. The sun. Wow, that is beautiful. Validation, confirmation, source, the sun. Sun again is this very fiery, positive energy that brings a lot of clarity. Sun does that. Things which we may not notice, things that, may have just, how would you say, slipped away. Sun brings those things in front of us. Maybe there are some patterns that are, you are following, or there are some people who have this way of behaving all the time. Something that is, very personal, only seeking to, worry about themselves. Kind of a little bit of a selfish kind of tendency. And very, very often it is overlooked. So everything comes, under the light, so to speak. You have to just believe in yourself. Okay, here sun also tells me that there are chances of you, becoming more visible. Something that you do, some action that you take is going to be very contrary from the way you usually are. See this energy, some motivation, inspiration, changes your energy. You prioritize what is important. So I feel there is also, you're stepping into a space where there's a lot of visibility. So be you. Be yourself, unapologetically authentic you. Because this sun also brings a period of optimism, confidence, right? So you need to trust in your capacity to create, to inspire, to show who you truly are. Sun, I connect this to the solar chakra, that is our personal power. So your guidance here is stay connected to your inner vitality, the core from within you. Okay, and allow that energy to guide. Allow that energy. When you believe in yourself, when you look at yourself and say, yes, this is me. Yes, I can be a little more confident, but this is me. I'm not going to change myself just to adjust to other people's, wants and manipulations. You speak from your solar chakra. And when you speak and activate your solar chakra, that guidance is pure, that is powerful. And that is the energy that guides all your decisions as well. The nectar. The nectar. Nectar is something so precious. It's related to our heart chakra. The part of us, that is in our heart, where we look at things and we get joy with simple things. Nectar is, the nectar of life, they say. What gives us pure happiness, pure joy. So you are being told at this time, enjoy this. Look at yourself, what you are from your core. Be aware of that. The rest of June is coming to make you aware that, when we look at other people and say, how she is, how he is, you admire others. This time is where you look at yourself, what you are, and nourish that within you. Savor those moments and find ways to replenish yourself. The sweet feeling, where you feel, I am truly blessed. See, life is tough. We have so many ups and downs. But there are moments where you will stop, where you do stop, and you look at your life and say, yes, all is well. I know I'm loved. I know I'm cared. I know the universe is guiding me. Fill yourself with this nectar. This nectar is this feeling, that nourishes us, nurtures us. So June is bringing this beautiful, very, how would you say this? Again, I'm going to use that word which I've used again and again, a very nurturing vibe for you. What you are stepping into. Surrender. You are stepping into this. The whole idea of the sun coming twice is such a powerful energy is coming. And this is not just going to be till the end of June. This is going to take you forward. This is not like a small, like a little candle flame, a little candle that may just go out. This is a strong fire because it is from within. Wishing you all the very best for the rest of June and coming in of July. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. The crystal that you have is the agate. Agate, what energy is this bringing you? Agate is connected very deeply to earth. So a very stable, grounded energy is coming in. When you are grounded, you are balanced. So what happens is, if there are scattered thoughts, too many things jumbled up in your mind, that slowly clears away. You connect with the energy of earth. There is steadiness, your foundations become strong, you become steady. This energy revitalizes and re-energizes you and brings in a feeling of security. You anchor to Mother Earth, you anchor to the energy of the earth, and anxiety eases. So that is the energy of agate. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you may not be wearing this crystal. You may not connect so much with crystals. But this crystal is here for a reason. And it's carrying these energies. Allow them to come to you. Okay. Right. Some kind of restless energy is there. The cards, give that impression. So yes. And you are trying your level best to steady that energy. Okay. Find, your rock, so to speak. Okay. So yes, what is unfolding or arriving before June ends, the blessings that are making their way to you, and what chapter are you closing before you step into July? Let me bring this down, the glare, right. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Wow, love this energy. Queen of Pentacles, very, very secured, steady, earth energy, absolutely. This coincides so beautifully with this crystal. Queen of Pentacles energy is about you being very steady, calm. Okay, nothing is coming to shake you. The rest of June is bringing this energy. Also very healing energy. I feel you have this healing energy around you. So, when the healing energy comes, healer energy comes, it comes when you have healed yourself. You have healed yourself, your healing is going on, but you've healed enough to understand how you would help others. See her, how poised she is with her eyes closed. Your intuition is getting very, very strong. And you can see this mandala here, orange, sacral. I see this little cushion, red. I'm connecting it to the chakras, the root chakra, and this beautiful, turban that she's wearing. Blue, such a beautiful, vibrant blue, throat chakra. So, yes, again, connecting to the root chakra, very steady. Whatever was shaky and unsure, and, thoughts that were like a yo-yo going up and down, you're finding your steadiness. You are calming down. The sacral chakra, movement. You are allowing movement into your life, being in the flow. Sacral chakra connects to water, being in the flow. So flow is there. There are no blockages. Your emotions, the thoughts that you have, they are in flow. And then you have the throat chakra. That is authentic voice. Communication is very, very clear. And see the turban. So when you communicate, you're not just communicating anything. No. It's connecting to your inner guidance. Covering the crown chakra, you're connecting. Whatever you communicate is, through your intuition, through authentic you. You're a self-made person, and that is what the energy is coming in for the rest of June. And as I said earlier also, moving into July as well. Strong, compassionate. Someone who has been through something, understands, and is now ready to help others as well. That is why I feel I get this healer energy. I feel there'll be people who will not necessarily come to you, but you somehow, when you communicate with them, you will help them to heal. Maybe your conversations will be such strong, clear things that people need to hear. Healing through your conversation, yes, the throat chakra. And also a very generous spirit. Okay, right. 7 of Cups. Okay. Choices. Something needs to be done. Maybe in your career there are some options that are coming. Maybe a job changing option, or maybe in your own venture, in what you are doing right now, whether you are part of a social circle or there is some kind of I don't know, I feel some of you are in some sort of non-profitable organization working towards something, and some options have come. So this rest of June, you will know which option to pick. So many choices. Which is better, which will be profitable, which will we'll be able to reach out to many, whether it's your career, which is the option that you should choose, work wise, family wise, money wise. When there are choices are coming, and you'll be guided. Cups is the energy of water, right? The energy of water, the energy of being in a flow. And that is your energy already. You are in the flow. Things are not holding you down. The earth energy, so you're grounded. So choices, they may be many, but you know which one to pick. Because your energy is grounded. It's steady. It's able to look and say, okay, you know what, this is giving, this choice that you have, it's steady, it is looks secure, stable. Choices are easier because of this beautiful energy that you're stepping in. 3 of Cups. Wow, another energy of Cups, right? So yes, people are coming together. You are joining hands with some people who, how would you say this? It works out that way, that they are genuinely like-minded, that you find very comfortable to work with. If it is a situation, or this is a totally different thought that came to mind, if there is something that is in a relationship that needs attention in this month, you will be guided. You are guided. There'll be people who will come in to help you. Someone, the whole idea being, the first thought that comes to mind is people close to you, your siblings, friends who are as, that you consider them to be your siblings. I also feel this is the energy of some very different people coming together to help you, to advise you, to guide you. Okay, cups of energy. So very good advice, and also the whole idea of strong relationships, new friendships are being formed. I feel someone you really don't know so well is also coming in to help you, to guide you, or just have a simple conversation that's going to, be of great help to you. Deep friendships, beautiful guidance. And you are protected. You're not alone. In whatever you're working in, you're not alone. Such a lovely card. Right. Unfinished symphony. Something that has come back into your life. Something that was left incomplete. You were not able to complete something that you wanted to do. Something that was a part of your karma. And now it is coming back. Maybe it is something that at some point you avoided it. You did not want to do that, but now it's come. And the best part is, now you can handle it. Something that was unfinished, left out, is coming back. The symphony has to be completed. It is a karmic thing. You need to complete this, because if you don't learn this lesson, it's going to come back to you again and again and again. Some unfinished business. I feel it is also, it may be related to somebody in your life. It's a family member, or some relation, that things were just left unsaid, just left in the middle. So that is coming to be completed. Maybe an important conversation, maybe a mail that you will be sending. Number 10. You need to do this to complete the cycle. Number 10 is completion, and number 1 by itself is new beginnings. So till you don't complete this cycle, it's going to come knocking at your door again and again and again. For you to step into the energy of a new beginning, this needs to be cleared. The closure hasn't taken place. It's like, as if it's, you can say it's like the world card. The circle is beginning to close, and it will keep, hanging there. It will keep hanging there. Will not complete that circle till this is not clear. But this is not something that you need to worry about now. Because now understand what your energy is. This is who you are. The Queen of Pentacles. Steady, strong, very comfortable in your own skin. Steady. I'm saying this steady because it just popped into my head again. Steady, stable, secure. That is the way earth energy is. Yes, it takes time, when you want these energies to come into your life, it takes time. You need a lot of effort. But when you secure yourself, then it's not easy to just shake you. So now you're operating with this energy. An incomplete lesson needs to be completed. There are some amends, that you need to make. Maybe it is a relationship that came to an end, or that you feel is coming and it is just hanging in there. There is a conversation that you need to have. Maybe there is some kind of project that you started with somebody, and at some point it was just left. Anyway, you understand, closure is needed. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. Oh yes, solid foundation. Number 6, balance. That is what the end of the coming days of June are making you aware, and you are doing that. You know, when we go through a period where things are fine, when we are happy, things are steady, some of us say, what was it? You want to find out what happened that made you feel that way. There are some who will say, okay, wow, this was such a love. I remember the time everything was so good and everything was, safe and secure, and I didn't have to worry, and things happened so smoothly. And then, again, life is like that, the ups and downs. But there are some of us who stop to find out, like, what was it? That period was so beautiful, when I felt I was so much in control. Excuse me. What was it? What was I doing right? What was happening around me that, works so beautifully? So, I feel beavers make these bridges, they have these logs of wood, and they make like some kind of a bridge, or like a kind of a dam, and they see to it that it's steady. So even when you have pieces of wood stacked together, even if there's a little gap, they find the perfect piece of wood and jam it in between so that the dam is steady. So your guidance is, you need to look at your life. Like, what is it? Are there some things that are left out unseen? Something that you need to steady, to fix, whether it's the energy of a person, whether it's some pattern of thinking, whether it's a habit, and you are being told, keep a check, steady your foundation, lay a solid foundation and steady it. And this energy is anyway coming. The reason this crystal is connecting with you now is because it is bringing that thought in your mind, your desire to build a steady foundation, and you are going to do that. Okay, the spirit animal is bringing that same beautiful message to you. Yeah, you can always get busy and say, I did not have time, there's nothing, I had so much to do. But focus. Okay, be careful of what you are building, and spirit will help you. Aquarius, collaborate. Oh, lovely. Here also the energy of collaboration. Okay. So beautiful. Collaborate. When you find people, who are, easily able to fill your cup, and you are able to fill theirs. You look at this, what they are holding. I feel this is universe filling your cup. You see your bowl, and you see this, such a big container. So there's so much where it came from, and that's what collaboration is going to bring for you. Aquarius, first and foremost, very, very powerful intuition, and also again connected to water. I spoke about this in the first card. Be in the flow. So you are coming into that beautiful flow. So whatever earlier was kind of blocked, where you felt, things are not happening, every effort has been put in, but somehow there are blockages, and now that flow has begun for you. So you have made changes in yourself, and you are once again in the flow. So this card, this energy of collaboration is asking you, it's encouraging you to connect with people. People who have fresh ideas, fresh way of thinking, who are not stuck in that same way of thinking. You have certain ways. This is the way I do things. Okay? And we are always understand, when diverse perspectives come in, then the energy that flows, the project that comes out of it, or the conversations, or whatever forms out of it, is strong, it's beautiful. Because there are so many things that happen throughout our life. But when you have different ways of thinking, so you are better prepared. You have a plan A, plan B, things come in place. So you are being called, you are being asked to contribute. You have some amazing talents. And now you are being asked to share that talents with a bigger group. Because that bigger group, I feel, I looked at and said, this is your cup. Maybe this is you. You have so much of talent and skills and resources, way of looking at things, how you work, and you will be filling the cups of others. And universe, the divine spirit, is filling your container. You're coming here to build bridges, huh? That is what the days of June are bringing in. What else? The siren. Oh, wow. Siren is the call. You are being called to do something. Siren also talks about, the call that is, will come to tempt you, will come to shake you, will come to take you out of that. If you're working towards something, the siren's call comes to distract you, to tempt you. So that is the guidance that the universe is telling you, that there are things that are going to come and tempt you and take you out of that steady, grounded flow of yours. Things will come. Someone may suggest, and I feel joining a group, some social circle, some kind of habit, anything, which sort of diverts you from what you are working. Temptations are strong, so you are being asked to, be cautious. A little bit of the devil energy is here. Like, okay, what, things are going fine. Let's just take a break. Or, this is an idea which came to me. Yeah, it's kind of a shortcut. Different things come to tempt us. So that is also coming. Magnetic pull is there. So what you need to do is check what is captivating you, what is pulling you towards something. Check what it is. Understand it. Okay? It's a beautiful message. Such lovely guidance. Strong earth energy. Okay? Rest of June, and yes, as I mentioned earlier, moving also into July. That is your guidance. All the very best. Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Okay, we have the clear quartz. Clear quartz is, it magnifies whatever energies you are carrying. Beautiful. Can you see this? Wow. So whatever energy, whatever thoughts are in your mind, it magnifies that energy. Is it positive, powerful energy? Or is it something that is troubling you, that is, coming to cause confusion? It magnifies. It absorbs also. This is the energy where, it's like whatever is happening around you, you absorb it. So be very careful, about your boundaries and what are the energies that are operating or that are there around you. Powerful amplifier. When you have some certain intentions, the clear quartz comes to strengthen those intentions. Like, it brings the clarity to your mind, that this is what you want. Thoughts are amplified, ideas, intentions. What is worrying you is also magnified. So be very, very careful. And it's also a beautiful cleanser. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. So, Eight of Pentacles. Something that you've always been doing. This is your way of doing. This is what are your skills, your talents, your resources, the work that you're doing. That is getting such a beautiful kind of, how do you say this? Rejuvenation. Regeneration. Okay. Pentacles is the energy of earth. And this beautiful moon cycle says that, it can give you an idea of the month, like, the moon cycle, one moon cycle. So what's happening is, I feel is, okay, yes, this just moved. We will look at it next. Whatever you have been doing, the way you have been doing things. Now what's happening is, there is a change. Now the way you did things earlier, you feel, okay, you know what, I've done this. Yes, this is the way I did. Now I need to change. So a new perspective. Maybe you have, maybe someone else is an inspiration to you. Maybe something you read. Or I feel it's a person who has inspired you to look at the way you do things. Relook, review how you are going to do things. So now what you do is, your energy changes. Rejuvenation, regeneration, renewal. You have this candle, beautiful candle, right? And now you look at it and you see all this. A new way of doing things. Yes. We're coming to you. Okay. Virgo, digest. Digest first and foremost gives me the idea of something related to food. Is there like a food thing that is changing? Some kind of diet you are changing? The way, what you eat, what you consume, that is going to change, right? And also Virgo energy, Virgos have this kind of Virgo has this energy of doing things perfectly, nothing out of place. This is the way I do this. This is the first step. This is how okay, this is something that's given to me. Okay, first I'll do this. Perfection. And if it's not okay, done again and again and again. So that some kind of change is coming. This first card only says that things are changing. And you're also, one thing which happens which is coming in is, you feel it is okay. Like if you're doing something, at some point you can pause and do something else. Everything does not require your immediate attention. That wisdom comes in. See this wheat. So yes, there is something related to some digestion, and that is you're making some dietary changes. Also, when you plan your diet, or something that maybe you're working in the food industry. Some of you bake and now you're making some changes in the ingredients, or whatever you're working on. So your guidance is that recheck again and again. Discernment is very important. And also, when you think of your personal habits, your diet, what you consume, what you make for others, your daily habits are also coming into focus. Body is asking for some adjustments, and that is what you need to work towards. Okay. 4 of Cups. I don't know. I feel, why was there a need to make that change? Should this be, maybe the way you did things, repetitive manner, same way of doing things, maybe that sometimes sets in an energy of boredom, frustration, and maybe this could lead to a change in perspective, right? Where you feel like, okay, I've done this, ho gaya, I've done this. This is the way. So what happens is that you feel, I want something different in life. I need to change something. Things which you usually did no longer excite you. Yeah, you sure you may get the work done, and work also you feel, yes, you give it your best. Now you want to bring in a change. So June, no, end of June is bringing this energy. Things are coming to you, clarity is coming to you. Your way of looking at things is also changing. Right? It's so sad because sometimes what we have is just perfect for us. Sometimes it would be the energy of someone not appreciating. But I feel more than that, connected to the Virgo card, I feel it's not that. You are aware of all that you have and all that you can do, but now you feel some things need to change. Like the energy of the Virgo card. Focusing on this, it's okay to stop something to focus on something else that is a priority. And then, when you decide to do that, you have to be very, very careful that you are, open-minded and able to see what is coming to you, what is being offered to you. Universe is offering this to you and is telling you what vibrancy it's going to bring. So don't be too involved in thinking, okay, you know what, done. Keep your eyes open, keep an open mind to see what opportunities come for you. Okay, the Tower, right? So some things are going to fall away. This itself gives that idea. Something, your usual way of doing things is no longer steady. Maybe because it became so repetitive, the energy that was put in, it's, like for example, a construction is going on. So you have an energy where everything, brick by brick, things are put in place and a steady foundation begins. And at some point, there is some kind of a boredom, frustration. So the efforts that are put in may not be as strong as, the first initial step was. The first initial stage was. So maybe that is what's happening and it's no longer steady. So things are going to change, things are shifting, transformation is happening. What is not steady is going to tumble. I'm coming back to the first card again. Something which, maybe did not have such a long reach or limited. There was a time where you functioned beautifully with what you had, but you have to move with the times. Research, observing what's happening around, being aware of, what's happening in the market, changes that are happening, people change. So now you're being asked to be ready for a major change. Yang energy, finally it's here. I had, it happened in the first pile where it was the yin card, but I said yang few times until I noticed it was yin. But I felt this was universe saying that maybe at that time the yang energy was there and now it was changing to the yin energy. So we have yang energy here. Number 1. So yes, after you feel things are changing, drastic changes are happening, your usual steady, your foundation is shaken and you're taking steps. So this is once again the energy of putting in work and you are ready. You are ready to put in whatever, you're worked on, whether it is a career, whether it's your relationship, whether it's a venture of your own, you are ready to put in that hard work. You will be ready to put in that hard work. You see that fire? You're not going to wait for somebody else. It's all in your hands. This beautiful fiery energy. The energy of action, forward movement, creating something powerful. And creating with a lot of motivation. So if earlier it was, I don't know, not sure energy, now this is the energy that is coming in. The divine masculine. It talks of movement, making things happen, Take action. Okay, you have a picture and move towards it. You have a vision and you bring it to concrete form. And this is the perfect time for you. Building it brick by brick, strengthening the foundation, this time from the first brick to the last brick. And this also brings the energy of number one is the energy of a new life, a new beginning. So I feel this is like bringing in that 180 degrees turn for you. Absolutely very different from where what was there in your life earlier. And what you're what you're bringing in beginning, I combine that together. What you're bringing in is new energy, new life, and absolutely somewhere where obstacles are just not a thing to worry about. Okay, lovely. Skunk spirit, know your worth. The energy of the solar chakra. Know what you are made of, know your worth, know what you're capable of. Whether in a group or whether by itself, know of your inner talents, what skills you absolutely, possess. Not everyone may look at you and appreciate that, but you should know what you are capable of, what are your strengths. And this June, the end of June, is asking you to do that. Know your worth. Know what you bring to a table. If it's your career, if it's a relationship, know what you're bringing in. And that is good. Understand yourself. Be you, unapologetically you. And also, know your worth also gives that message that, be honest of how you are. When we think of our talents, our skills, you also become aware of things that, need to be tweaked a little, changed a little, re-looked at a little. That is also very important. The mother. Wow. Again, this is the number one card. Lovely. Mother is the energy, as we know, of someone who is a nurturer. Someone who nurtures, the divine feminine energy. Whatever is done with a lot of care and love. The way a mother is with her child. The best of care. Baby is comfortable, baby is getting feed at the right time, the clothes are clean, fresh. A mother tries her best to do that. Sacrifices so many things so that her child is happy, secure, clean, safe, well fed, protected. So this is the energy that is coming to you. Very beautiful, nurturing energy. Care, compassion. I feel you are also becoming like that, and the universe is bringing this energy to you. That energy which comes to, like an energy of a mother standing by your side, patting your back, guiding you, giving you strength. I also feel that you see the rings of protection, right? So I feel universe is sending that to you. You are protected. Know this. Unconditional love and protection is for you. Nurturing. Sometimes what happens, this energy can also be a bit smothering. So that is one thing you need to take care of. Like, are you overprotecting? When you're overprotecting, smothering, then what happens is it prohibits growth. So even about yourself, you are looking after yourself. You're looking after people around you. And when you do it, there are few things that you need to take care of. Embrace those nurturing qualities within you. You know, you may be that kind of a person for somebody else, but also just be careful of not overindulging too much of care. Sometimes we feel we have been through so much. So sometimes we do for things for ourselves, self-care, self-love, but sometimes it becomes too much. Too much it becomes. And then we don't know where it is excessive and where it is just perfect. So universe is sending you that guidance. Take care of yourself. Self-care, self-love, but don't let it become excessive. This is what the rest of June and stepping into July, this is what is coming your way. I hope it helped. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed.